Face me, sorcerer! Your doom is at hand!
Who's that? Who dares? Ah, the prince himself has come to visit. How amusing.
Prince no longer fiend, but king. 20 years ago you swore to take revenge on me. That time has come, but I couldn't wait to see you, so here I am. If you won't defend yourself, I'll strike you down where you stand.
It's true. My powers are weak right now. You were shrewd enough to realize that. But I'm far from helpless. Well, my little holding spell still works, even after all this time. So you've come to slay me, eh? How do you feel now, prince who calls himself king? Can you move your arms? Your legs? Can you speak? No. Oh, how sad.
I can't move. I'm helpless.
Not that your puny sword could harm me. Do you see, Kingling? Do you see behind me the awesome arcane power of the circle of the spheres? It's what gives me my power, and no sword can reach it. You were doomed to fail.
Spheres, eh? I wonder if there's a connection between those and the Power Stones.
But suppose you're not as stupid as you look. Perhaps you knew that the Power Stones were my weakness. Perhaps you're carrying some even now. It wouldn't do to be defeated by you from carelessness. Let me relieve your...
Oh no. Did he read my thoughts? Hey, I can wiggle my fingers. The spell is wearing off.
Careful now. Can't just walk up to a potential booby trap like you. Who knows? Perhaps this was your plan all along, to get me close to you, so you could unleash some horrible magic on your character. You'll die! So, you still can talk. How amusing. What is it? Sends a powerful spell on you, Kinglet. A trick, perhaps? Some gift of that idiot nerd Tom. Let's see if I'm strong enough to do it. Great dragons! What have we here? Why, you're not the king at all.
I'm not?
This is some sort of trick. No wonder you were so easy to hold. If I'd slayed you out of hand, I'd have thought myself safe and been open to attack from the real king. Clever. Very clever.
If I'm not the king, who am I?
Did you volunteer for this duty, oh faithless one? No, don't try to speak. I know it's painful. Of course you didn't. You were tricked somehow yourself, I warrant. You were duped into coming here and dying in the king's stead. How delicious. And all for nothing.
Can't move enough to do anything. If you'll just keep talking, maybe the spell will wear off a little more.
Now where was I? Yes, I was going to take a power stone away from you. I sensed their presence like a bad smell.
I have a feeling this isn't going to work out the way I'd planned.
How pretty. Soon it will rest in some dark corner of my tower. Now, were you clever enough to obtain another?
Why didn't I get all the Power Stones before coming here? At least then I'd have had more time to recover.
And did you take my own personal stone? The irony of this whole situation is that just one stone is enough to destroy me, if you know how.
I'm doomed. There's nothing I can do to stop him.
That takes care of that. And you, Do.
Oh dear! What is it now? Nothing. Merely more cracks in the sphere. It is of no concern. Quite correct. Pay it no heed. Yes, you're right. I suppose.
May I speak with you?
Ika hi, Tilsham.
Ika hi.
Kevinkus fastus. Jaga kapau.
Covinkio Shapvaliclyptus. Trahosa, Trahosa.
Ho ho ho.
I seek aid in defeating the sorcerer Sanui.
Aid against the sorcerer, eh? I sense an aura strange about you. Who are you to have a quarrel with the sorcerer?
I apologize. I am King Kalish of Grand Kalahak.
Knowing to who you talk is as important as knowing what enemy you face. If I had known it was you, I would have given you this gift already.
What is it?
This is a stone of power. It is said that only by these stones can Sanui be defeated. I do not know exactly how.
I thank you, but I have one already.
Extra cannot hurt. You know all that is needed. Luck good, O king.
I think I might speak to...
Speak to the guard over there. It is his...
Thank you.
You are welcome.
It's going to burst any moment. Oh dear. What if the sorcerer emerges before he even gets to Hightower? Suppose the sorcerer comes here. You have a point. We must prepare ourselves.
How? What can we do?
I'll have the guard doubled. If Sanwi appears here, we'll tell him Kalish has gone to Hightower.
Won't his spells be able to detect Kalish's presence?
Perhaps, perhaps not. There is little else we can do. If only that fool Nertam had not run off.
Face me, sorcerer. Prince.
It's true. My powers are weak right now. Well,
I can't
stop.
spears, eh?
Suppose.
Oh no. Hey.
Careful now. So, you still can talk. How interesting. But what's this? It says a powerful spell on you. Great.
I'm not.
This is.
If I'm not,
Did you?
can't.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes. I was going to take a power stone.
That's right. Take this.
How pretty. Soon it will rest in some dark corner of my tower. Now,
Come on, take another. Soon you'll be safe.
and did you take my own personal stone?
Oh, great Cal, I hope this works. I've done it! He's left me with one power stone, and I can move! I have just one chance.
Now let's just dispose of these odious things. I'll tend to you in a moment.
Oh, fool! You are...
Oh dear Cal, Lakhella, look, the Dragonsphere, it's empty.
What? You mean that wretched little shape changer actually succeeded?
He's not wretched at all. He's a hero. The sorcerer is defeated.
I don't believe it. How did he do it?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's awaken Kalish right away.
Sit down, my dear. There is still the matter of what to do about the shape changer before we go reviving Kalish and facing his wrath.
How can he be angry now that our plan has succeeded so well? The shape changer is alive, the sorcerer is not, and Kalish is at last safe from the curse.
It's not that simple, my dear. The shape changer still has Kalish's memories. He's dangerous. He must be disposed of.
No, he's a hero. He must be given a hero's welcome upon his return. When we wake Kalish, he'll tell you the same.
I was afraid of this. You are a stubborn thing, aren't you? Let me explain, dear. We are not going to revive Kalish. Not now, not ever. McMorn?
What do you mean? He's safe now. Of course we're...
Oh, there you are, darling. Fiona is being stubborn as you suspected she would be. Please take her to the dungeon, would you?
Of course, Mother. She's not your kin. Why not kill her?
You are a bloodthirsty boy, aren't you? It will serve you well as king, but for now we'd better keep her alive. It might help to have the old queen with the new king. Perhaps a spell could make her more docile. If we can ever find Nertom.
As you wish, Mother. Come, Fiona, we shan't hurt you. Yet.
You beast! Unhand me! I am the queen!
Calm yourself, dear. You will remain alive until we decide what to do about the shape changer and about the succession to the throne. We must announce Kalish's death soon, McMorn.
Yes. I'll be back soon, Mother, and we can plan our story and order the shape changer's death. Come along, Fiona.
Well, hello there. Is this belt the prize I was supposed to win?
Yes, and well done. You are indeed the hero the prophecy spoke of.
What prophecies did I fulfill?
It's a long story. In our dim history, it is said that the shark couldn't fly.
Couldn't fly? But you're birds.
Birdmen, young shifter, birdmen. It's true we were land-bound, just as you are. Then a god came down from the heavens and smiled on the shark and granted us the gift of flight.
He gave you wings?
No one knows, for it happened long ago. But the stories say that at first the shark wore belts like this one that allowed them to fall without harm.
Is that what this belt does?
Yes, this belt has been preserved for generations. The god, when he left us, said that it should be given to a hero who would deliver the shark from bondage. You are that hero.
Thanks for your gift, although you made it pretty hard to get.
That was to make sure you were worthy. Now, follow me, hero, and learn the power of the belt.
So, you defeated the sorcerer, I see.
Yes, How did you know who I am?
I've been watching you from afar, and I knew you weren't the real king, young fellow. I could tell there was a powerful enchantment of disguise upon you.
Tell me more.
No time for that now. The maiden yonder is in dire need of your help.
How can I help Lainey?
Well now, this is hard to explain, young hero. Let me ask you first. Do you know what you are?
What do you mean?
You are a shape changer, lad. Why else would you be picked to masquerade as the king? You may not remember what happened, but it's clear you were enchanted for the deception, and no enchantment is powerful enough to give one man another's looks and memories, unless that other is a shape changer.
It's true that I don't remember who I am, but I can't change shapes. How can I be a shape changer?
You've forgotten how, son, and you're missing your focus, your ring. You must travel to Slathan Nebatan to regain it, but that's not important now. What matters is that as a shape changer, you do have the power to save Lainey.
How is that possible? What must I do?
All shape changers have the power to heal, for healing is nothing more than the power to shape a body back to its original form. The secret is your Adlan, your healing focus.
I haven't got that. Must I go to Slathan before I can save her?
Oh, but you do, my boy. That doll you carry, the one that looks like you, that is your Adlan. With it, you can heal Lainey.
But...
Time is wasting, youngster. Use your powers. Heal her. It's not working. She's too weak.
what do you mean, Bo?
You need to speak to her. Whisper words of love to her to give her an interest in living. Remember, originality counts.
Oh. What happened? Where? I'm alive. Thank Cal. And who?
Be thankful, young maiden. This is the man who saved your life in exchange for your saving his.
I did not. I saved the king's life and fell from the mountain. I remember that much.
That was me. I mean, I am the king. That is, I was.
It's a good thing you weren't so tongue-tied when you spoke your love poem, young man, or she'd never have woken up.
I remember I was in a dark place, floating. I heard a voice very far away, speaking beautiful words of poetry. It brought me near. Then I felt a terrible pain, and then I woke up. That was you?
That voice belonged to this young hero right here. He's a shape changer, and they have the power to heal if they're willing to suffer a little pain themselves. He saved your life with his words and with his powers.
Then I owe you a great debt of thanks. But what of the king? Is he here?
Let me try to explain. That man you met, the one you thought was the king, that was me. I wasn't trying to lie to you. I was under a spell that gave me the looks and memories of the king. It was my life you saved. The sorcerer broke the spell, but I still remember everything. Especially you.
You mean that king wasn't the king? It was you? Ensorcelled? So that means you're not married to the queen.
No, I'm not married to anyone, as far as I know.
That's interesting. How a person's perceptions can change from one minute to the next, that is. It must have been frightening for you. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How can a shape changer take the form and thoughts of another? My father always said that was a myth, a wives' tale. Shape changers can't change themselves to look like other people.
Your father was right, but not completely. A shape changer by himself cannot do those things, but with magical help he can. I must confess something to you both. I am their Tom, the court wizard to the Kallax, and I was forced by the Queen Mother into casting the spell that gave this boy the king's looks and memories.
You're the wizard? Why did you lie to me? Why did you do that to me?
I was afraid for my life, young Slayton. The king had refused his mother's plan to substitute a changer to die at the sorcerer's hand, but she went ahead anyway, acting while the king slept. After doing the deed, I fled the castle to try to decide what to do. I came here to wait for you, wondering if I should expose the plan or let it go forward.
You risked my life against the sorcerer. Why didn't you tell me?
My loyalty is to the king, you know. I didn't want you to abandon your quest and leave him to face the sorcerer, but I didn't want you to die either. I cast a scrying spell to see the future and saw that you had a chance if you were clever and brave, so I let you go ahead.
Well, thanks a lot. I could have been killed.
Oh, don't be such a pooh. It all worked out, didn't it? You've defeated the sorcerer and saved my life.
Well, I suppose so. So now what? Do I go to the castle and claim my reward? The king's daughter's hand in marriage?
Oh no, young changer. There's heroism yet to be done. The Queen Mother has no intention of rewarding you and waking the king. She had hoped you would be killed, and I think she planned to leave the king asleep beneath the castle forever. She's probably killed the queen or put her in the dungeon already. Since you're alive, people will be asking where the king has gone. She'll tell them you killed him and took his looks. Soon the countryside will be hunting you. Once you're dead, she'll put her other son on the throne as a puppet and rule the kingdom herself.
You must flee, Shape Changer.
Leave the kingdom. You're in terrible danger. Perhaps I and my father can work to restore the king to the throne.
No, this fight is mine as much as yours. I know the king very well, and I know his mother and his wife and how he felt about them. I must help rescue him if I can.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you, young hero. There's little I can do for you now other than give you advice. The king is hidden in the catacombs beneath the castle. His soul lies elsewhere, hidden in the plane of the spirits. Seek out the leaders of the other kingdoms of the land. They will help you on your quest.
The catacombs? Oh, I overheard something that could be very important. When the beast of darkness and I landed at the base of the mountain, I was terribly hurt, but still partly conscious. Two shacks flew down and stood over our bodies for a while. One of them said, "The beast is dead." The other said, "There is another in the catacombs of Grand Galahad." The first said, if only she'd known their secret name. And he said a word so horrible I almost passed out to hear it. Here, I'll write it down for you. If you meet the beast, say this name.
Thank you. I've got a lot to do. I'll go now.
Oh, and there is one last thing I must give to you. Come here.
Goodbye, lady. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right.
I won't. You've got our lucky charm after all. As soon as I can, I'll go to my duchy and muster troops to aid you. We'll move on the castle as soon as possible.
And goodbye to you, wizard. You did a terrible thing, but you've made up for it. I hope for your sake that I can save the king.
Good luck, young man. I have faith in you.
Hold, varlet. You're the one I was warned to watch for.
Uh-oh.
So you've come back, as the Queen Mother said you would. I have to arrest you. You're a wanted criminal, you know.
Why arrest me? I've done only good for Grand Galahad.
My sources say you're a shape changer, and you helped the sorcerer kill the king so that you could take his place. What good is there in that, fiend? I'm arresting you in the name of the Queen Mother.
It's true that I'm a shape changer, but...
You admit it, filth. You'll pay dearly for your crimes.
But I certainly didn't kill the king.
Oh no? Then where is he? He went off on a quest to slay the sorcerer, and no one has heard from him since. Eh? Speak up if you know something, knave.
This is a plot to frame me.
A plot, eh? Who would possibly care enough about you to plot against you? Speak quickly.
That's my mission now, to find him and save him.
So you say. What reason have I to trust this story?
Is there something I could give you to let me go?
The only thing in the world I truly want you cannot give me. Or can you?
Is this what you wanted?
Yes, yes, I can feel that you've done it. The scar is gone. How does it look foolish? Am I normal?
Of course. You're lovely. Have you got a mirror?
No, I don't want to look. Not yet. Tell me first, why did you do it?
Why did I do it? What difference does it make?
It makes a difference. I must know why. It's important. Speak quickly. Why did you do this thing for me?
To prove that shape changers can be good.
Aye, and that was the test I set for thee. You've shown that your heart is not as black as the Queen Mother would have me believe. I trust you, Changer. I will do what I can to help you, but I must be very careful. I cannot let you into the castle. They would know that I had helped you, and a new captain would take my place. But listen, you can enter the catacombs through the well if you can find a way to climb down safely. Go with Cal.
I understand. Leave everything to me. And thank you.
Thank you. There is one more thing I require of you.
What's that?
Put it back.
I beg your pardon?
You had the power to remove the scar. Now put it back.
Why would you want that?
It is how I've always been, a part of me, practically since birth. It is not right not to have it. It is not me. I asked you to heal me, to test your kindness and abilities, not because I hate the way I look. I wear that scar now as a badge of honor and pride. It is mine. Give it back to me.
Okay, but I don't know if you really believe your own words. Are you sure you want me to do this?
You see far more than I would wish, Changer. Do as I ask. Quickly. It's my decision.
Okay. I wouldn't have this kind of courage.
Perhaps. It is not so much courage as truth.
I wish to see the Caliph.
State your business with my lord, the Caliph.
I wish to continue our game of desert sands.
The gaming partner of the Caliphs? Enter, honored one.
Greetings, mighty Caliph. You probably don't think you know me.
My advisors tell me you know the King of Grand Calahac and are here to aid him in his quest.
Well, not exactly. It's hard to explain.
Pray try to do so.
It's a long tale, but basically I am the king. That is, I was disguised to look like the king, but I didn't even know it myself. The real king is being held prisoner, I think, and I've resolved to rescue him. Do you understand?
Amazing! You baffle me with your words, but I see that you are noble and dedicated to helping a man I consider my friend. Or perhaps it is you I consider my friend. I don't know. At any rate, I have some gifts for you that might aid you on your quest. We must game for them, as is our custom. For every 2 games you win, I will give you...
Yes, let's play.
Very good. Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. It is my turn now. I have done it. I go again. I am sorry, my friend, but I have won. Wouldn't you like to play again?
I would love to.
How grand! The Efreet will refill. Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. I have done it. I go again. By the rising sun, I have failed. Your turn now. Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. By the rising sun, I have failed. Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. It is... I have done... I am sorry, my friend, but I
would love...
How grand! Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. I have done it. I go again. 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 By the rising sun, I have failed. Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. By the rising sun, I have failed. Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. By the rising sun, I have failed. You have done it. I am so... Wouldn't you like to play again?
I would love to play.
How grand! The Efreet will refill the bag for us, and we will play again. Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. By the rising sun, I have very good. As long as you are successful, you... Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. By the rising sun, very good. As long as you are successful... Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. By the rising sun. Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. By the rising sun. You have done it! I am so... I think you have won enough, Victor. Wouldn't you like to play again?
I would love...
How grand! The Efreet will refill the bag for us, and we will play again. Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. By the rising sun, I have failed. Your turn now. Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. It is my turn now. By the rising sun, I have... Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. By the rising sun, Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. I have done it. I go again. By the rising sun, I have... Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. By the rising sun, I have failed. Your turn now. Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. It is my turn now. By the rising sun, I have failed. You have done it! I am so... Wouldn't you like to play again?
I would love...
How grand! The Efreet will be... Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. By the rising sun. Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. By the rising sun. Very good. As long as you are successful... Oh, I am sorry. Your turn ends when you predict incorrectly. I have done it. I go again. By the rising sun. You have done it. I am so... I think you have... Wouldn't you like to play again?
I would like to, but I must go now.
Oh, how sad I am. For your victories, I promised you prizes. I have many trinkets and things for your amusement. A well-played game is a thing of beauty, don't you think? Now then, this prize that you have won, this we call Soptus Soporific. No fair one has ever drunk it before, so beware. For us it is like your tea, but to you it might be potent. Drink with me now.
I'd better drink. It would be impolite not to.
That's it. Oh, not too much. My, you look pale more than you usually do.
Oh, it's wonderful. I feel dizzy. Stronger than I thought. Drank too much.
Oh my, are you all right? Too much you drank. Oh my.
Whew. I'm all right now. I managed to clear some of it out of my system.
Relieved I am. Oh, thought I did that you would die. Now we know. For fair ones, only a tiny bit of soporific.
And even then, I'd probably fall fast asleep. Oh, but it was very good, and I thank you for your most marvelous gift. Perhaps someday I will return for more gaming.
Farewell, hero and friend new. Return at any time, and we will play just for the joy of it, with no wagers. Goodbye.
Hold a moment, Shifter. We were warned to watch for one of your number, and you look like the one we were told to watch for.
I think it's him. Let's conk him now and find out for sure later.
I'm not even a shifter. I just came to look.
And how are we supposed to believe that? After everything that's been going on, I say we conk him now and ask the question.
Why? What's been going on?
Word from the castle is to be on the lookout for a dopey-looking shifter who killed the king and took his form, and is now hiding out in his old shape. You know, I can't decide if you fit the description or not.
Take it easy. You got the wrong guy.
I don't know. They all look pretty much the same to me. Is he the one?
I don't know. It could be.
What if I promise to go in only as far as you can see?
It sounds as though you mean to trick us like a dirty shifter might. The answer is no.
You know, I've got a little gift for you fellows.
Oh yeah? Like what?
How about a little drink between friends? Oh, my treat.
Only if you drink first. Not that we don't trust you or anything.
But we don't trust you. Drink first if it isn't poisoned.
My pleasure. See? Safe as houses. Have some?
I could use with a nip.
Me too.
Excuse me, is this the village of the shapeshifters?
Sure is. Hey, I know you. Pid, it's you. We thought we'd never see you again. How are you?
I'm fine, I guess. But I don't remember you, or my name, or anything else that's happened recently.
Makes sense, after that conk on the head you took. I'm surprised you're still alive, if you want to know the truth.
What conk on the head? Can you please tell me what happened?
You poor thing. Lost your memory, have you? Well, it was a few months ago. The Queen Mother's guard entered our village under royal decree, bopped you over the head, and dragged you out of here. Claimed you were a wanted criminal.
They lied. They were kidnapping me in the name of the Queen Mother.
We all figured as much. Knew you were too nice a guy to get mixed up in anything crooked. Anyway, they took you away, and we haven't heard from you since. Heard some rumors you were involved in a plot to kill the king.
That was a lie, too. I've been framed, and now the guardsmen are looking for me.
Well, then you'd better get out of here. This is the first place they'll come looking. I don't suppose you'd care to tell me what really happened.
Maybe later, when everything calms down. Meanwhile, I'd better go.
Hey, before you go, you might be wanting your ring back. You tossed it to me just as the guards came after you.
Hey, it's my focus. I can shift with this, can't I?
Yes, indeedy. Just say what you want to be, and the ring will help focus your natural powers. Good luck, kiddo.
Thanks, and goodbye for now. Say, you sound a lot younger than you look. Are you all right?
Sure thing, Pid. As a shifter, I can look different if I want. I thought it would be fun to look like me as an old lady for a while. Take care. When you get your memory back, don't forget Greta.
Hello again. Remember me?
Of course, traveler. The flesh exterior you wear we see past. To us you look the same as you always did. And you we remember. What can we do for you?
I have a spirit bundle.
If you wish to give it to us, we will accept it as payment and take you to the spirit plane, where you can rescue your lost king's soul.
I will give you the bundle.
Then we shall take you to the spirit plane. Prepare yourself.
Please tell me something about the trials of the spirit plane.
To reach the object desired, you must pass through trials 3. The first is a maze. There the sorcerer Wicked might have helped, for he was known to have maps of the spirit plane. Alas, you have done away with him. We can help no more in that.
I'll try to accomplish my quest now.
Luck good, traveler.
I wish to return now.
Very well. Prepare yourself.
Wow, what an experience.
Farewell, traveler.
Your Majesty, down here.
Who's there? Oh my goodness! Are you man or beast?
It's Pid Shuffle, the shape changer.
Oh, thank Cal you have come. When I saw that you had defeated the sorcerer, I was so happy. Thank you for coming. Oh, thank you.
No time for that now, Majesty. I have a question. What are you doing in the dungeon?
As you wish. After the defeat of the sorcerer, the Queen Mother made clear her intention to usurp the monarchy and install her other son, McMorn, as the figurehead king. Perhaps they'll kill me. Perhaps they fear reprisals for my father's barony. I don't know. For now, I am helpless.
But what's happening here?
Oh, it's so hard to explain. I'm so ashamed. My husband was in terrible danger from the sorcerer's curse. So I agreed to help the Queen Mother substitute a hapless shape changer, you. We expected the sorcerer to kill the false king, then journey away in his magical tower for another 20 years. Then my husband would be taken out of hiding. But the Queen Mother refused to revive her son when the time came. I helped the usurpers take the kingdom from my own husband.
How was it done?
It had to be done against my husband's will, for he would not agree to put another's life in danger to save his own. So while he slept, the wizard Nurtom performed a powerful ritual to copy all my husband's memories and thoughts to you. Then my husband's body was hidden away in the catacombs, and you were left to believe you were the king. McMorn and his guards roam the upper castle. If you can indeed revive the king and open the secret door to the meeting chamber, you still must defeat McMorn. He is a powerful swordsman. Oh no, the guard is coming. Flee, swim away before all is lost.
Your Majesty, can you hear me?
No. Yes, I can hear you, but weak. So weak. As if my soul were 1,000 miles away. Soul. Must find my soul on spirit plane. Yes, I can feel. Help me. Help me.
Majesty? Majesty, are you... Oh, he's unconscious, as though he were still trapped. Soul. Spirit plane, eh? Your Majesty, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear. I can see. Thank Cal, you've saved me from whatever imprisonment I was in. Who are you? What's happened?
I've broken the spell that held you, my king, and restored your soul. The enchantment is ended. I don't look like you, and you're no longer trapped.
I remember the coronation and the long night that followed. Finally, I went to my chamber and fell asleep. I awoke briefly to see near Tom, my wizard's face. Then I felt cold, utter cold. Then I knew no more. Do you know what has happened?
I know that I was a shape changer living in my village when your guards came and took me away. My memories after that were magicked away and replaced with yours, but I've been told that the Queen Mother forced the wizard to transfer your looks and memories to me. She tricked the Queen into helping by telling her that it would save your life to substitute me, to get killed in your place. Her real plan was to leave you in suspension and put your brother on the throne.
Tricked the Queen into helping, eh? Ah, well, I should have realized that her fear for me would lead her to do something drastic. What's your plan now, Shape Changer?
Pid Shuffle at your service, sire. I plan to bring you into the castle.
Isn't that dangerous, under the circumstances?
My plan is to sneak you into the castle and confront the Queen Mother. Once she sees you're free, she'll have to relinquish control to you.
As fair as any. Lead on, but let me handle things once we're in the castle.
I understand. Follow me.
Well, well. What have we here? The man who murdered the king right here in the castle. How amusing.
Hold, McMorn. This man is under my protection.
Surely, brother, you can't still cling to the childish hope that your protection has any meaning to me.
You speak treason.
Very good, Kalash. You figured it out. Yet you've done so too late. The queen is in the dungeon, and you've gone and delivered yourself to me. We'll have to kill you now, and it's all the fault of this idiot hero of yours. If he'd had the decency to fail as he should, we'd have publicly mourned the fallen king and left you alive down in the catacombs. And Mother and I would have ruled the kingdom the way it should be ruled.
With greed and laziness?
You idiot! All still believe yon shape-changer murdered you and took your place. I'll slay you both now, and none will be the wiser.
Don't forget, I destroyed the sorcerer forever. I can destroy you, too.
There were prophecies concerning Sanway's destruction, and you took advantage of them. There are no such prophecies about me. On guard!
Ha! Let's see you stop this.
Oh, you don't think we'd be unprepared to defend ourselves against a shape-changer, do you? Now fight or die! Great cow! This wretch is your champion, Kalash? Why, he can barely lift a sword, much less swing it. Say your prayers, both of you, for you are already dead.
My brother. No blame to you, Pit Shuffle. You did what had to be done, but it is sad that McMorn became so twisted.
How touching. Well, Kalash, I must admit I didn't think I'd need to deal with you again. Will you destroy me, too?
If need be, not for revenge, but to protect myself.
Let me warn you. The guards of the castle are totally loyal to me. All your personal guards were sent to Hightower to investigate Tir Branwy and rescue you if possible. If you slay me, there will be civil war. The captain of my guard will rule and hold this castle against your men. Many will die.
Mother, what have you done?
Will you submit and rule as my puppet?
Why not just kill me?
I don't want my sons dead. I merely want things done my way. And with McMorn gone, I need your figurehead. Will you submit?
Don't do it, sire.
I must. Unless you have a spare army lying around, my mother has arranged things so that none here are loyal to me. We can't defeat her entire guard.
Did someone say spare army?
Laney!
Laney de Summers? What are...
Evening, gentles. Sire. I've come on Pitt's behalf and yours to pledge the de Summers cavalry and footmen for my king. They're waiting out in the courtyard, lances and bows aimed at the Queen Mother's guardsmen. Their captain has ordered her men to lay down their arms.
Well, Mother?
You've won, boy, haven't you? Don't gloat. Just throw me in the dungeon.
The dungeon? Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. The Queen's down there.